Howdy, howdy, fellas. Got a World of Warships Legends match today in the Rodney. The Rodney. I haven't played it a ton recently. Yeah, I like it. I like the Rodney. Oh, and this Jas the Reaper is a dude I know. He, yeah, was saying hey to him, but I chatted with him after, and he said he didn't even realize it was me until the end of the match. Oh, so sad. Now that's actually almost sometimes how I prefer it. Just like do your own thing, I'll do my thing, and like if we're both good, like we'll win. It's fine. I don't, I know a lot of the division play or competitive play. You need to be, you should be really organized, and it's just like, I just want to do my thing. I actually sometimes find that when I play with a division, I really don't that often at all, and it's like it throws me off. I spend too much time thinking about like how I should play with that guy rather than focusing on my game and what I should be doing. So anyway, he goes and does his thing. I'm gonna do my thing. So what's up with the Rodney? Well, I want to like the Rodney more than I do. I don't know. No, how do I say this? How do I say this? The Rodney is a fun ship. It can be a fun ship, but it's got some drawbacks that can make it really painful to play depending on the matchups. This is a decent map for it. You've got a decent amount of cover. It is domination, which I think it's better at. And we snuck a cheeky little shot over the island, and I think only the rear turret cleared the island and put all three in the nose of that sign up right at 12 kilometers. Like, man, when the Rodney gets going, I love it. Oh, what build? I'm running A.L. Nelson. I'm running like the full damage brawling build. A.L. Nelson, Big 7, running with scissors, so if I'm in range, like, these shells hit hard. You lose some of the pin, whatever, it's got short fuse anyway, and I'll take the damage. Let's see, what else? What else are we doing? Oh, and we have Missouri. What happened to Missouri? We got an Enterprise in the game. I knew it. When I queued up, I'm like, all right, well, it's going to be one of the AP bombers because it just is. It just is all the time, every time when I play this thing, and that is one of the big drawbacks. It can take on the HE bombers a little bit better because it does have the super heals. The Enterprise and Graf Zeppelin are so hard on this thing because they just eat through your health and you can't heal up most of their damage. That's a real pain. So once I saw I was radared by this constellation, I expected him to fire, so I'm going to go forward a little bit just to make sure I don't have too much angle showing, and yep, we dodged that, and then bounce the sign up, and now it's brawling time. This is what the Rodney lives for. The constellation has gotten himself stuck on the island. Whoops, kind of got a little wonky on that, but they hit anyway, because hooray. And can we finish off the constellation? I actually don't remember. That salvo came out like horrible considering how close he is, but we still get just enough to finish him. That's fine. Actually, if I played this thing more, this would be a decent ship for a legendary mod. Just because you can, man, the guns are just really lights out when you get him going. And then we love to see this because we've got the short AP and he's in, like close mid range, and it's just, oh gracious, Bayard, you can't be doing that. You can't be doing that with a Rodney around. Yeah, so that's 3 ships gone fast. Easy win, right? Like, wait, what? Harlem? What? Why did you do that? I needed your AA. Oh, okay. Well, maybe this is going to be a little bit harder. I'll see what we're going to do. And now the fun starts. So, the reason I'm making this video is I played it. It's a good match. And it's just like the Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde of the Rodney. The first half, or that first sequence, first 4 minutes of the matches, that's when the Rodney is fun. That is the Rodney at its best. I love that. I would do that all day long. If that was, if you could guarantee that, I would play the Rodney all day, every day. That is so fun. Now we have the misery of the Rodney, and why I don't play it more than I do, because If that didn't happen, if those ships had just stayed super far back and I'm kind of stuck out here, and then it's just like, we're just going to get farmed by this Enterprise for as long as he wants. I'm super slow. I'm trying to head over to the other side. Uh-oh, we're losing more ships. So we've completely wrecked this side, but, you know, as it is, it's not over until it's over. We've got a one ship advantage. We got a one ship advantage. That's fine. But we'll see. We'll see how that goes. And the Enterprise is just on me. I'm so bummed that the Harlem went down right there. Like if his, oh gosh, that was the drop. I knew there was one in here that just really hurt. That was like 20,000 damage. That hurt. That felt low, but I guess he was turning a little bit. I don't know. Whatever. Short shots don't happen. Now we're even on ships, and the points aren't actually all that different. So this is, you know, this match isn't over yet, and this Enterprise is just like, please drop fighters on me, Graf Zeppelin. I'm just getting bullied. But yeah, this is where the Rodney is painful, and if there was like a Dutch cruiser dropping me, or their carrier was, he hits a few good drops, but then he also misses some. So, you know, maybe a slightly less experienced carrier. I think about trying to get around the corner in, oh gosh, I can't read it. That's D. To try to get the carrier, but the Enterprise actually has some armor plating that will bounce, and so I'm concerned that he's faster than me. If we lose sight of him and I don't have a good angle, that I'm gonna get kind of stuck out there, and then if these guys, because they are sinking ships on this side, if they roll up this flank and go through A and then I get hit with a couple of bad drops, I'm actually like, I think I need to focus on these battleships and just, we'll see what happens with the Enterprise, because I've tried to chase them down before. The Enterprise is relatively fast and does have some armor that can actually bounce battleship shells. It can be a little tanky and a little hard to take care of, so. And then, oh no. Oh no. We're losing now. That's not what we want. We do have the caps. We do have the cap advantage. But yeah, this is a bit of a bummer. After a really rockin' start, we are behind. So I'm going to try to head over here and cut these battleships off, force them to engage, or, you know, at least put damage on them as they go over to that side, and hopefully our carrier can do damage to them along the way. Our friendly Ostergotland in D can cap D and shoot down a bunch of Enterprise planes. And I love this, like the more the Enterprise is distracted by him right now, the more time I have to do anything. You know, I'm waiting on not as much damage control parties on against the Enterprise, and he's mostly using the bombers, not the torps. So that one's not as much of a concern, but like every second I get to get my heals back is just good. Like, just give me the time to get the heals and the cooldowns back up so I can keep fighting. So yay for the Ostergotland to sit in D for a little bit and actually just whittle down the fighter squadrons. I don't know, I feel like the Enterprise is still getting out full squadrons towards the end. I don't know. I actually end up shooting down a fair amount of planes. The Rodney has really high damage output, close range AA, but it's just so close unless the planes sit right on top of you, like you just don't have any damage. That was a yucky salvo, but I switched to HE because I see the enemy Ostergotland right there, and we should keep vision of him. I think he's spotted by the plane, and then if I can get around, like we've got a little window here that we can take a shot at him, so that's why I switched to the HE. Ow, that hurt again. So then that comes out, and then boom, Dev Strike. That is nice. I love it. Perfect, you know, running with scissors active, switch to the HE right on cue. Got the shot off, and then got, what was it, 8 shells that hit? Ow! Come on. 8 shells hit out of 9, and so that's, again, I mean, the Rodney is just so good at that. And it is also so bad at dealing with carriers. It's so slow, you can't get to where you're going, and they just bully you. And I swear, every time I play it, it is an Enterprise or a Graf Zeppelin. And it's just so painful. Yeah, but otherwise it's fun. It's fun. yeah, Dutch cruisers, like any you know, Dutch cruisers are a pain to deal with, and carriers are a pain to deal with because it's slow. It's hard to dodge stuff, and it just takes the damage. Carrier's still coming in. I'm gonna be out of range. I've like, can't make the turn. Can't get guns on it. Gonna try to dodge these torps, but I end up eating 2 of them, so it's just, man, that's rough. And again, you can see I've got a heal left, but that's a fraction of what that should heal if it was more healable damage, but because it's a lot of torp and citadel damage, like, there's only so much I can heal up. I've already actually healed up a fair amount of damage, and just the final remaining heal, there's just not any healable damage left. Oh no, the Schomburg goes down. That's not good. You know, we've got all the caps and all the points. And I'm still a little nervous. You know, this actually happened to me earlier. I played a Plymouth match where we had a commanding lead. Ooh, that was so close. We had a commanding lead, and my team just threw it away, and our carrier got dev-struck by the destroyer. Yay, we get the Vanguard. Our carrier got dev-struck by the destroyer in the last, like, 15 seconds, and I had 5,000 health left under attack by the enemy carrier, and it's like, it's never over until it's over. I'm spotted right now. I know the destroyer is somewhere over here. I have no idea where. You know, he was last spotted on this flank. I'm spotted. I know I'm spotted, but the carrier is, like, flying all the way down to that carrier. Like, fight the destroyer, man. You're Graf Zeppelin, even if you don't have the full secondary build. I don't know. Switch off the HE, going back to the AP, because I think it's unlikely that I'm going to find the destroyer. This ends up working better than I even hoped. I see the Vanguard hull here. I thought the destroyer might be a little bit more to my west, but he's more north of me. So I was going to use the hull a little bit, but it perfectly blocks the 1 or 2 torps from that one spread that would have hit me, and then I can, like, kind of scooch past it to block the rest. And then there's another one. Oh yeah, it's a summer, so he's got the 3 launch. And then, hey, you know what? I'm in range of this Enterprise. He's still got some health. Let's might as well shoot at it, you know? He's not going anywhere. I mean, hey, we get a Kraken. Whoop-dee-doo. So, you know, that's the Rodney, the best of times and the worst of times. It's a lot of fun when you can get it going, and good lord, it gets bullied by air. But 3600 and a Kraken. GG.